All right, Broncos pick at number 20 right now. I'm recording this on both YouTube and TikTok. So if you're watching this on TikTok, please go ahead, go into my bio, take a look at the YouTube. We're going to be posting plenty of draft analysis, draft reactions following the conclusion of the first round over the next couple of days. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and follow my TikTok. As I always say, all of the ads are going to be down below in the description for that. Broncos at 20. And just a quick recap of how the draft has gone so far. Mecca Ibuka just went 19 to the Bucks. Very interesting pick considering obviously the talent that the Bucks have at wide receiver. But Ibuka, also a really big time slot guy, so could definitely see it. Obviously the Bucks losing Liam Cohen, their offense coordinator, feeling a little bit less confident in the versatility that they have right there now. So they go ahead and fill that. Outside of that, in the draft, I just want to say that I was the first one to guess Tyler Booker 12 to the Dallas Cowboys. Nobody on CBS mock drafts had that. Tankathon didn't have it. Nobody had that. I was the first one, and I'm very proud. Just made sense, in my opinion, on the interior, but we'll talk about all that later. The Jags made a huge trade at number 2 for Travis Hunter. That was definitely unexpected. And then getting Mason Graham right at pick number 5, but for the wrong team, for the Cleveland Browns, was insane as well. Other than that, not too many other surprises. Walter Nolan to the Cardinals was interesting, especially with some of the character issues that have been coming out about him lately. But Broncos pick now at 20. I'm going to move my TikTok into the middle here. Um, Plenty of different directions that they could go. I want Omarion Hampton from North Carolina, the running back. That is who I really want. He would be amazing with his pass catching abilities in the backfield. Elite size for the running back position. So he has a lot of strength and power in that backfield to be able to truck through multiple defenders off of his run. He's just a solid running back. Outside of that, I've seen a lot of mocks for this pick for Travion Henderson from Ohio State. That would definitely look more towards the speed option in the offense for Denver, which could be solid as well, especially in the pass catching. But I also think that Hampton, with his power, would definitely pair well with Jaleel McLaughlin's speed. Outside of running back, there's the option of receiver. Matthew Golden is still available. Luther Burden is still available. They're both on the board, both speedsters. Golden, I have a little bit more confidence on his ability to play on the outside, which is where he would likely be playing as the number 2 wideout option. But I'm just not as confident in his skills right now as I am for him as an athlete. Other than that, there's still a lot of really great defensive players on the board. And we knew that this was going to happen with how deep this defensive class is. You have Jahdae Campbell out of Alabama. Would really like that pick. I think that's somebody who has the potential to play both on the edge and the middle of the field, and as an off-ball linebacker with his coverage skills, his ability to stop the run. Jahdae Barron and Will Johnson both are on the board as top corners. Obviously, Denver doesn't need that, but that's still available. Malachi Starks could be really interesting with his versatility at both safety and linebacker, and also with his coverage skills over the top. Denver definitely needs some help in coverage skills at safety. Pass rusher Mike Green is still available with his power. There's still offensive linemen available. I mean, there's still a lot of really solid talent left in this draft. Josh Simmons is still available at tackle. James Pierce Jr. Trey Amos is another cornerback that's still available. I'm just looking down the list right here. Couple of reachers, Alec Aymanard, Jaden Higgins, but I definitely think that those are definitely day 2 and day 3 guys that Denver could get. So the answer is hopefully Hampton. I would be happy with Hampton. I would be okay with Henderson. I wouldn't be ecstatic about it just because I would feel like it's a little bit of a reach. Golden and Burton, I wouldn't mind. But again, I think that those are guys that you can possibly get on day 2. So I'd be happy with Hampton. I'd be okay with Henderson. I'd be happy with Jahdae Campbell. I'd be happy with Malachi Starks, Mike Green. So there's plenty of options to go here. So we'll go ahead and see who Sean Payton and George Patton pick up next. By the way, this draft has been flying by. It feels like teams have absolutely just been throwing their picks out here back to back to back to back to back. I mean, it hasn't even been nearly a minute into some of these picks, and already the picks are in. We're at 8:18 on the draft, and we're only 12 picks away from the end of it. It's definitely been a little bit chaotic and a little bit fun, which is nice because we didn't know a lot. We felt that this draft was a little bit more set in stone with some of the top talent at the top of the board. All right, Sean Payton and George Patton are standing up. Looks like they just called it in. Hoping it's Omarion Hampton. Please, man, with that size, his athletic ability, his ability to pass catch the ball, he would make this offense so much more versatile. Because when the running game, I've said this so many times on the channel, when the running game is coming across well, the offense does better because it makes your offense more unpredictable. And having a guy that can pass catch, run the screen, inside zone run, has some speed ability to run on the outside zone. You still have Jaleel McLaughlin to rotate with him. You still have Audrey's Estime in that running back room, who I still believe in a lot. I am also happy that all the tight ends are off the board so that we could just extinguish that tight end talk because Colston Loveland, Tyler Warren, I wasn't liking it. I wasn't liking it. We have Evan Ingram. I understand now that he had some injury history, but all right, Roger Goodell is stepping out. Nick Amonowori is still available as well at safety, but he doesn't have as great as coverage skills as Malachi Starks. He's more of a stereotypical linebacker in my eyes. So definitely, if we go defense, Malachi Starks, Jahdae Campbell. All right, let me listen. So let me see if I can turn this up. One of those wishes will be coming right now. Turn my TV off that's right next to me real quick so I can just hear this on the NFL Network. Come on, Peyton. All right, Sam, give it to me, bud. Let's go. Come on. Jahdae Barron at pick 20. Wow. That is a big time surprise. Okay, I don't hate Jahdae Barron as a player. Dude has great athleticism, is 5'11", so he has versatility to play in the slot as a slot cornerback. So Patrick Surtain, Riley Moss, Jahdae Barron. I mean, you're potentially building, especially Tano Hufunga, you're building a defensive secondary that's potentially they want to own up to the no-fly zone back in 2015. But wow, quarterback was last on my list. Also, Riley Moss at the end of the season, he did not perform as well, so maybe having that. But they're just not really not that great on the outside. It's solid value for 20, but oh man, I'm so conflicted right now. Barrett's a good player, but I just feel like the need at running back and receiver were so much bigger. Maybe Hampton still falls to the second round. Travion Henderson and Quinn Judkins will definitely both be there. And there is a lot of wide receiver depth still. Like I said, Alec Imanar, Jack Betch, Tez Johnson's lower on. So Jaden Higgins. So there's still opportunity to go offense. Oh, man, I'm so conflicted. Instant grade. I'm going to give it a B minus. Today's a good player, but you basically spent your 20th pick on a slot cornerback. He is very versatile. Probably could play safety over the top two with his zone ability. Probably one of the best coverage corners in this draft, especially over Will Johnson. But I'm just concerned with the size. I'm concerned with the fit right away. I mean, he's not going to be a full-time starter. B minus for the pick. Like Barron as a player, don't like the fit right now for the Broncos. Decent talent, decent value. Got to give it to Sean Payton and George Patton. They do not make picks by mistake. Sean Payton thinks out every single pick. So very interesting to see it. This obviously happened for a reason. There's obviously something that they saw in him or something that they were not liking on the defensive side or something that they wanted to build onto. Still some opportunity for them to go offense. I'm going to grade it a B minus. Wanted Amari on Hampton, but definitely don't love the pick. Don't hate the pick. Jahdae Barron, cornerback from Texas. Hook'em Horns, Denver Broncos. That's all I got. If you guys watch this on TikTok, please go ahead and go into the bio where we'll be posting full first round analysis, full draft analysis after the full 3 days. There's going to be a lot of content going off of that as I begin to travel home and back down here to college. Thank you guys for tuning in on TikTok, and I will see you guys on the next video. And for you guys watching us on YouTube, if you want to go ahead and see clips like that on the TikTok, please go ahead and follow it. All the ads are going to be down below. And like always, for me, there's going to be more popping up below. Let me know what you guys think about the draft so far. Let me know what you think about Jahdae Barron going to the Denver Broncos. Interesting pick, Sean Payne. Let's see what you do with them. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.